Cool, so, I mean, you can see where this is going. I've got my entire PlayStation 2 collection here, and what I'm going to do in this video is not only am I going to show you my entire PlayStation 2 collection, but I'm also going to rank my PlayStation 2 collection. And when I say rank, I don't mean the entire thing because that would be way too long. I think I'm just going to do more of like my top 10 favorite PlayStation 2 games that I have ever played. I feel like I'm doing a little bit more of a lower energy type video. I don't know, maybe I'm tired. I don't know. It's day, what's it, 6 now. I'm not gonna say it. 6 or the other day, the other number. Day of doing YouTube. So let's just get right into it. There's a lot happening here. I hope this can be the thumbnail. Probably will be. I think YouTube has got my back. YouTube has given me some good like thumbnail suggestions. But anyway, so let's start off with some of the ones that I got from my really good friend, which is Sega Superstars Tennis. An odd one to start the video with, but I think it's really fun for like co-op and just messing around with your friends, some sport games. You know, maybe take you back to some of those older Wii games. Speaking of, I also got the Sonic Gems collection. This was really fun because it's got, like, you can see 3 of the Sonic games. Sonic CD, Sonic the Fighters, which is, it's very funny. It's just a Sonic fighting game, and then Sonic R. It's really creative names, which I think is a racing game. 6 bonus games in one. Just really clever and creative, and I like this type of games, which is they just give you a bunch of small games into one package. We also got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smash Up. I've got this one also just from a cash converter, is really cheap, so it doesn't have a manual or anything, but it's kind of like a Smash Bros clone. I'm gonna speed through these, so I'm not gonna talk too much. If I really want to talk about some of them, I'll definitely do that. TMNT. This was definitely kind of, you can kind of count it as a movie tie-in, because I know that this animation movie came out probably at the same time that this game did, and I played like a few first levels of it, and then I kind of got the vibe of it's just being like a Subway Surfers, but a few extra steps, I think, just with some combat in between. I didn't really like it that much. I didn't play this game at all. It's Roller Coaster World. I mean, can you blame me? I don't see much to be enjoyed here. But my friend said it was surprisingly fun. Maybe it's like kind of like a city builder type game. I mean, sure. I don't know. I think it's funny how the PlayStation 2 had really like obscure and weird titles. NBA Live 02. I do have a few sports games here in my collection. You'll see I don't have a lot. And that's because I don't really find them that much fun, because a lot of the games that I do play is single players, and maybe I'm just a really lonely guy, but yeah, I just prefer the single player games over the co-op sports games, or maybe I just don't like sports games. We have Burnout. Burnout was a household name on the console for quite a few years. I think it was a really nice arcade racer. I have very fond memories of playing Burnout at our local Spur, which is like a restaurant here in South Africa, and they would also always have these PlayStation 2 consoles that you could play there in the kids play area, and Burnout, you would always see a Burnout at a local Spur. Then we have our Lord of the Rings copies I showed very briefly also in my Love My PlayStation 2 video. Let me get the manual out for some of these as well, because I know some of them can be really nice, but you know, when it's a platinum disc like this one, most of the time the manuals would be in black and white, because they wanted to save some money on the color side of things. We got Return of the King. Let's just do all the Lord of the Rings. The Two Towers. I'm gonna rank them after I have shown you all of them. I think that'll just be a lot easier for me. I know like a lot of these videos are, let's say, low effort, and I don't edit as much, and I just kind of just roll with it. Medal of Honor. But see it see it as a way for your attention span to kind of reset. But I think that's very unfair of me to say, because yeah, I get it. Like, YouTube is supposed to be a bit more of a the quality side. Oh goodness, quality side of things when it comes to content. You know, I don't want to make TikToks. I don't want to do Instagram Reels, Brothers in Arms. Got it nice for $40. It looks pretty bad, I think, compared to like the Call of Duty games. If you were expecting, like, graphically speaking, the Call of Duty games, you're not gonna find it here. Batman, I've shown Batman too much, so I'm not gonna do these like too in depth. Lego Bionicle was a weird and obscure one. That one. Got my Need for Speed copies. I also did. Love those. I did quickly also some of the Star Wars games. I also got the Revenge of the Sith that I got on the PS2, which was the first video I ever saw of Zanny, which is one of my favorite YouTubers. Spyro. Let's do a bit more in depth with this one, I think. No manual. Either way, pretty solid game. Got the 2 Harry Potter games. I struggle with these. I know, like, and it's kind of sad to know that this is probably one of the better Harry Potter games you can get on the console. But I had a rough time with that one. But it does have an explorable Hogwarts, which, I mean, that was really cool. And seeing that on a PS2 engine must have been really special. Transformers, Revenge of the Sith. I love that, actually, that back. Wow. Nice cover. Got the manual here. Also, a really nostalgic game for me. One of the few games that I had on my, when I was very young. Finest Hours. We got some Turok Evolution. Really nice. Well, it was kind of a classic IP back in the day. Oh, this tower is gonna fall, isn't it? But I think Turok was kind of also still like an arena shooter, but just with some extra steps. Ben 10 Vilgax attacks. Similar to Cosmic Destruction, but I have much more nostalgia for Cosmic Destruction. The very first Just Cause. Much more expensive ones, Psychonauts. Which, I mean, we'll open up this bad boy. This is still a really beautiful copy I have, and I appreciate this one very much. I must take good care of it. Must take very good care of it. Ratatouille. Don't have a manual, but nice. We'll start the pile again on this side, so I can get through everything. Got my Devil May Cry's, Devil May Cry 2, Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry 1. Then I got all my Final Fantasies, Final Fantasy 12, Final Fantasy 10 Part 2, and Final Fantasy 10. I'm just gonna show you how it looks here inside. It's really nice. Then we got my 2 Kingdom Hearts. Very nice. This one I didn't show previously because I was kind of a bit disappointed by this one. I was expecting something like, I don't know, Halo. This was done by Epic Games back in the day, before all the Fortnite and Rocket League rage. I think it was also built on the Quake hype train at the time. It plays very similar to Quake. I would love to get a Quake copy on the PS2. I'm not sure if it is on the PS2, but Spider-Man. Got my 2 Raymans. You'll see that I don't have much to say about some of these games. Splinter Cell, what I really appreciated about Splinter Cell and what I think makes it a really thought-provoking stealth game for its time was how it used lighting to better hide from your enemies. And, with games like Assassin's Creed taking forever to use that mechanic, I think they only started using lighting as an actual way of stealth in, what was it, the Shadows, Assassin's Creed Shadows, yeah, which was the Japanese backdrop Assassin's Creed. Yeah, Assassin's Creed, I was a really big fan, and then kind of after Black Flag, Unity was also fun, I think more for the parkour. I'm just disappointed to see that they just haven't been able to bring that Unity style parkour back. And now, even in the news trailer for the Black Flag remaster, the resynced one, the parkour still looks really sticky to me. I can't understand why a gaming franchise like Assassin's Creed are just going backwards. Little gun action here. No manual. Every time I open it, I just hope to see a manual. This one's a bit beat up. I have my 4 my 3 Resident Evil 4 copies. We're almost done. Sniper Elite, the very first one. Hoping to get the other Sniper Elites too. I'm gonna pause the video in a sec. I'll be right back. It's actually quite dark today. Very cloudy. Time splitters. Time splitters. I think I should start doing like vocal warm-ups, like the good actor I am. Because I am so struggling with these words. Maybe I'm just very lazy. Tenchu, Fatal Shadows. I've talked about this one also in the other video. Just a really cool game from Software, one of my favorite studios of all time. This one is quite well known as well on the console, Black, which was a creative first-person shooter. I played quite a few levels of it. It was really good looking, got some destruction. And what I really liked was also that, I mean, the first few levels were, you know, shooting from the hip. I just realized like you're kind of hearing the diesel, whatever, you know, sound, who needs it? You can still hear me. So what I was saying is just you were doing 2 levels which was really run and gun levels, and then the third one was kind of like a stealth level where they give you like a silent pistol, and then you just could have decided if you wanted to do it stealth or not. They didn't force you into anything. We got Dragon Ball Z Budokai. You know what? I'm gonna cut that out of the video and I'm just gonna do this one. Whatever. I'm not here to edit. I'm just here to post and try to get better at this YouTube thing. Dragon Ball Z Budokai, if that is how you pronounce it. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't have a childhood where I watched Dragon Ball Z. I didn't necessarily have as much nostalgia for these types of games as any other person might have. I want to show this as well because I don't have the cases for these, but I have just the discs that I have lying around. And the other one I got is Bakugan, but I also got I got a second copy of Bakugan, but also with the cover. Cool. I don't know what's with me today. I'm very slow today. The Da Vinci Code. I think this was quite a boring game. This was a difficult one to get through. I didn't finish it. Like I'm speaking as if I got through it. I'm not sure if the puzzles are fun. It's not necessarily the game. Maybe it's my attention span, but I don't know. Let me know if there's someone that has played Da Vinci Code. Is it worth it? Should I try it again? Here's my other Tomb Raider that I own. One of the older Tomb Raider games. Okay, yeah, we got a little bit of SpongeBob SquarePants. Globs of Doom. I know the SpongeBob games were also quite popular on the PS2. And again, with previous story with Burnout, these were the games that you would see at the kids. I think this was, yeah, it's not a ripped disc, but the cover is like just printed. Whatever. But I remember also having memories of Kung Fu Panda on my laptop. And there's also kind of a Smash clone type mini game that I also like used to play with my brother. The main story I used to play a lot over and over and over again. Also one of those that you would get at the kids playground. You're gonna see a lot of these games I have memories of. Oh, the sun is coming out a bit. Wow, now I don't look dead inside. I do kind of still look. Do I look? I look tired. Oh well. Hitman Contracts. I got the remaster also on PlayStation 3. This is the only Hitman game I have on the PlayStation. This is going to be special. The 3 GTA games. GTA 3. Vice City. San Andreas. I know there's like Vice City stories and stuff that you can also get. I'm sure there was also another spin-off for, was it San Andreas? But just showing you like, these were so packed with extra little goodies. It got a little map inside as well. I unfortunately don't have the Grand Theft Auto 3 poster. I just have the manual. But hey, I'll take what I can get. But I do have the Vice City map, which is really, really nice. The 2 God of Wars. Really nice. I've been having a lot of fun with the first God of War. Here's God of War 2 with a very nice complete and copy disc. FIFA 2005, which is not FIFA, it's actually just another rugby, 2005. Rugby is really popular here in South Africa, so we have a lot of rugby games copies. Crash Bandicoot, but this is Nitro Kart. I got this one from a different friend of mine, and I mean, it's really fun. I mean, you can see they took a lot of inspiration from Nintendo for this copy, but I just love it. These like uplifting, kind of fun couch co-op games. Really, I should maybe make more friends. I don't. Maybe I should stop doing YouTube and just go make more friends so that I can actually play a lot of these games. Yeah, so this is Revenge of the Sith, the one that I earlier talked about. Two of my favorite YouTubers have played this game, which is Ackman and Zanny. I thought it was really fun, and I was very happy to get my hands on that copy. I think this was the very first Red Faction. Also similar to Quake, but got a whole different campaign going on and whatnot. But I mean, it's had multiplayer, which was really cool. I'm gonna put this one on the pile. Narnia, which was made by TT Games, and you can very much feel it while playing it, because like the Lego games, you switch in between characters to solve certain puzzles or to progress the level. Here's my two Jak and Daxter games, but I think here in the EU and South Africa, they were just called Jak instead of Jak and Daxter. Just Jak 2 and Jak 3. I'll try to get the first Jak, but I haven't seen a copy of it yet, even on the online stores. Ratchet and Clank. Well, this is just Ratchet Gladiator. Really love the Ratchet and Clank games. They're so much fun. Also have a ton of nostalgia for them. You'll see a big pattern of nostalgia with a lot of these videos. The very first Killzone. Oh, come on, we're almost done. World at War, Final Fronts, my recent Okami. These games you'll see are the more recent ones that I bought, like Deus Ex, Deus Ex. Here's my Bakugan complete in box copy. That's a really beautiful cover. Love the colors on that one. Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, Sands of Time. Do I have a manual? Yes, I do. Oh, nice. King Kong. Also got to play. I got to finish this one because I'm very close. Here's my other rugby, 2005. Again, it's one of those copies that I either got from a friend or I just got in a bundle. This one is also really fun. If you're just trying to blow off some steam, just do a few laps. One of my most obscure games is Fight Club on the PS2. Made a video on this one. My very first video on this channel, can you believe it? And then my only Mortal Kombat that I own, Deadly Alliance. There you have it. Now, for the reason I'm clicking this video, let's do it. So, just checking here, I'm gonna put them like this so I can see the titles on each one of them. I can immediately tell you which one is number one, but let's, keep suspense for that. Scooch that in. Wow, look at that. Okay, so let's do a top 10. Let's do a top 10. Cosmic Destruction is immediately going to go into the top 10. I just have way too much nostalgia for it, and yes, I have zero shame over it. This is not because it's a great game, it's because it's just fuses, literally liquid cocaine of nostalgia for me, this one. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit more difficult. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, doesn't have to be a difficult video at all. Need for Speed Most Wanted. The very first game I've ever played on the PS2. And yes, I do have a lot of nostalgia for it, but I do also think it is a really, really solid game. And for me, who doesn't really enjoy a lot of races, this is a really fun racer. I mean, the Blacklist mechanic and the whole story of it and how it played, it was just so well done. And the cars and how you custom them. Anyway, I can go on forever. Am I gonna add Lego Batman? I might add Lego Batman. You know me, I'm a sucker for nostalgia. I shouldn't let the games rest like this. I realized that's probably not good for the longevity of the game. So let me just be a bit more gentle with them. We still want to preserve them and make sure that they work very well. Battlefront 2 I'm also going to add here. So we already got 4 incredible PS2 games. And I think that's all that I'm going to take from this pile. I would like to add a Lord of the Rings, but I think I'm not going to do that. Okay, cool. Let's look over here. I think, and unfortunately, I can't add any like Kingdom Hearts or because I still haven't really played them much. I'm gonna add God of War. I mean, it's a classic. I know I can't, unfortunately, do God of War 2 because I still haven't finished the first God of War. I've played maybe about 6 hours now of the first God of War. I also want to keep in mind, because I know it can sound really terrible, that like I've got all these PS2 copies and I basically haven't finished half of them. And unfortunately, it's because I bought a lot in a span of a year. These are all copies I bought within a year. And that's really a lot. I wish I could say like it's a collection I've collected over the past 10 years, but no, I unfortunately picked up an unhealthy addiction with PlayStation 2 games and still have a lot to do and get done. If I had to choose my favorite out of the GTA games, I really like Vice City's aesthetic. I'm gonna put Vice City here, and I'm only gonna choose one Grand Theft Auto. And because it's my tier list, I'm not gonna feel sorry about that. I'm not gonna add any Dragon Ball games. Cool. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in the top 10. We've got 4 spots left. I'm gonna add Devil May Cry. So cool. I really love the challenge of it. I think that as well. I am a guy who likes games that are challenging. I do want something that feels like it's my fault and not the game's fault that I'm losing to a boss. It's because I don't want to learn the game, or it's because I need to improve, or I need to up my skill or up my focus. It's a great time then if it's a challenging game. And speaking of challenging games, I recently started now playing on professional mode, Resident Evil 4. Damn good game. Damn good game. How many spots do we have left? Okay. I think this is gonna be a perfect list for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? 8 already? Okay, I got 2 spots left. 2 spots left, and I think this is gonna go well. Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie. I couldn't say enough in the previous video about this game, but what I wanted to add to that video maybe was just to tell you how. Let me give you a scenario out of the game of King Kong. There's these rooms that you got to get past, and you get 2 options. You can have a gun, or you can grab a spear, which would be these bones lying around. You can either let it set a flame, get a flame from those bones, then you can throw it against grass to burn the grass away, to show where the enemies are, or to open a path. You can stick bugs, flying bugs, with those bones, and then you can throw the bone as well with the bug to attract enemies and to maybe shoot them from a distance. Every time you want to know how much ammo you got left, you just press circle, I think, and then the character tells you how much ammo is on backup. And that's so cool. There's no UI, and there's dinosaurs, there is incredible creatures, there's quite a few guns. I think I played with the Tommy gun, the sniper, and the pistol, which are some of my favorites. I just really enjoy how many options there are. And for a PlayStation 2 game, that's incredible. It's very deep. Kind of similar to what I really enjoy about, let's say, like The Last of Us. You have the option of either going stealth or going full on in. And with something like Dishonored, and you would say Dishonored is similar to that, but Dishonored for me is like, I would always try to go stealth, because going in guns and blazing for me with some of those like built upon stealth games and are intended to be stealth games is I always want to do them perfectly. And that kind of holds it back for me somehow. I know, it's weird. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got one more. One more I get to add to the pile. Oh, this is now getting difficult. Maybe I can add another Resident Evil 4 copy, but who's gonna do that? maybe some of these that I have nostalgia for. Ooh, this is difficult now. So again, I'm just gonna go again. King Kong, Resident Evil 4. This is number 1. I would say King Kong is number 2. Devil May Cry number 3. No, Need for Speed number 2. Okay, here's the list again. Resident Evil 4, Need for Speed, King Kong, Devil May Cry. I'm gonna put Cosmic Destruction last because I know it's a nostalgia thing. I'm gonna put Batman second to last. Then I'm gonna put Vice City at number 5. And I'm gonna put God of War at number 6. Battlefront 2 at number 7. Now, who is lucky number 8? I mean, if I still don't know, then this should probably be number 10. I might cop out now, and I might just pick something like Devil May Cry 3. Or you know what? I did enjoy, and it's probably one of my favorite videos I've ever done also on this channel. World at War. Call of Duty World at War. We'll put that at the very last. Look at that. We made a full video of my entire PlayStation 2 collection. Here's my tier list. My top 10 PS2 copies. We're going to go again. Resident Evil 4 at number 1. Need for Speed Most Wanted at number 2. Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie, at number 3. Devil May Cry at number 4. Vice City at number 5. God of War, number 6. Battlefront 2, number 7. Batman, number 8. Cosmic Destruction, number 9. And Call of Duty World at War at number 10. I kind of feel bad because I know, like, if you are still watching and have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I almost feel I feel sorry for the viewer. I know I'm still figuring this out, and I want to be as good as the great YouTubers that you watch, and it's still gonna take a lot of time for me to get there. But really, if you have enjoyed these videos and you comment and you like and you subscribe, thank you so much. It gives me so much motivation. You would not believe. It's been an incredible week of making YouTube, and this is going to be a long video, but I really had a lot of fun making it. So again, thank you for the support.